Y'all giving me my flowers. That's what y'all doing. Y'all giving me my flowers. Y'all, I told y'all this 2 years ago. Now I know that page is not up anymore, so I can understand if people, don't have that video. But good news is I have the video. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna watch this whole motherfucking video. Then after that, I'm gonna let you watch a little bit of what Benny Johnson just put up today. And it's going to prove that I have been right. I made 2 videos about Rona. They took them both down. They knocked my page for 2 weeks. They pulled all types of bullshit with me. But I was right about that too. The Tupac review, I was right about that too. The political parties, I've been right about them too. I have not been wrong about anything. And then the last thing we spoke on was the Indian thing. So I obviously am right about that as well. But let's go into the archives. Let's go back. You know what? Hold on. Let's like I said, let's go back into the archives, because they think they got. Oh, okay. They think everything is they think everything is gone and stuff. So I can always just back. I can always take us back. So let's do this real quick. Let's watch this. It's about 18 minutes. Let's watch something. All right, let's get everything right. Eyes didn't deceive you. You saw exactly what you saw. I'm talking about the Capitol. Now, most people were looking at it from the angle of one group's looking at it like this could never happen. If it was a black group, it would have been a murder. Other groups looking at it like these Trumpers are out of control. Honestly, I was talking about the left both times. I was talking about the coon boule niggers that are over there. Oh, if black people did this, they were woo-woo. And then the other ones, oh, they're just mega Republicans. No, the Democrats set this whole fucking thing up. We're going to find out in 18 minutes. They crazy. 2 flaws. For one, last time the Capitol was touched was like 200 years ago from a foreigner. I believe it was the British. It's the last time that thing was touched. But wait a minute. Who saw the Capitol Police open the gates for welcoming people in? Now, I know people are like, nah, see, that's the Trumpers. They all work with each other and shit. That's them racist motherfuckers. All right, here's where it gets scary. Do you know at the exact moment that people broke into the Capitol, courtesy of the police or supposed police? Ted Cruz was he was in the middle of Bach to deliberate the information from Arizona. So that means the Trump fight, his evidence is about to be spoken on. Capitol get busted in. By Capitol Police opening the gates and allowing people to come in. One police was killed, an Army veteran was murdered or killed. That's not even true. No police was killed that day. Dude died a couple days later of like a heart attack. He died of a heart attack. No police died that day at all. Just Angela Babbitt, the military girl, and the one lady who was stomped to death by the crowd. Both of them were Republican women. Those are the people that only died that day. And we can't really believe that old boy died of a heart attack and all that shit. Get the fuck out of here. That's the same thing as the Friends dude dying in the hot tub. It's bogus. However you want to look at it. Now remember, there's a pandemic going on. Y'all got vaccines, all types of stuff. I'm not even worried about that. See, people don't get something. The vaccine and the pandemic, that's not what you have to worry about. That was never your problem. Oh, people are really dying. People die every year. For some weird reason, you have a tally of all these bodies, but you don't have no tally of your leukemia deaths, your cancer deaths, your regular flu deaths. All your standard situations that people die from, you're not hearing about. So you just have this tally. Then you got to remember about the death certificates that they overprinted. They were just printing out death certificates. Why am I bringing this information up? Because that judge that was going through Epstein's case, her son got murdered, and her husband almost got killed, and they was trying to kill her, and they was dressed up like a mail delivery worker. FedEx. See, Epstein really died in his cell. You can say he killed himself. We'll never know. But what we do know is that happened. And we know about Giselle, Maxwell, whatever. All that shit really went down. And then we do know what happened after they got the Capitol back in order. What did Mitch McConnell say? And a few others. They kept talking about conspiracy theories. That's all they said. They never got into what they were talking about. See, most people are going to think the conspiracy theories is talking about the stolen election. Talking about this Epstein shit and the Lola Express. See, the reason I'm bringing this up is because I'm trying to get y'all to realize why they do certain things. Soon as the January 6th happened, you had a bunch of Republicans trying to diss Republicans or conservatives saying, oh, they're talking about conspiracy theories that the Democrats set up January 6th. Well, it turns out that they did. So they were right. And what I'm saying is they say the word conspiracy theory to throw you off. It's the same thing they did with the Epstein shit. That's why they won't release the client list. There's too many celebrities. There's too many left-wingers. There's too many motherfuckers that they want you to look at as saints. So the devil speaks with a forked tongue. So while they're talking about conspiracy theories because of the Capitol situation, I'm like, no, there's no conspiracy at all. They're doing all this to keep off the trail. They want you to be like, yo, Trump's racist, he's bad, Republicans bad. They're the only ones talking about the children. They're the only ones talking about the Epstein shit, the pedophile rings, the Satanists. It's all coming from the right. There's a reason that they do that. Let's keep going. And how it's connected to the Clintons, because Bill Clinton rode that motherfucker 28 times. And then you got Hillary wanting Joe Biden to win. And then how Joe Biden is cool with China, and how this virus came from China, and how it all came out during the last year of Trump, like he had to get himself reelected. Now, am I saying that Trump is a golden ticket? No, motherfucker. That's not the point of Trump. Remember, if you go far enough on this page, I was talking big shit about Trump. I did not like Trump at all. Only thing that came around with me with Trump was the kids and how QAnon was wrapped around him. And they're the ones talking about the rituals and the spells and the kid murdering and the trafficking and the sacrifices and all that shit that you motherfuckers claim is not real. But at the same time, y'all know the stories. We don't even have to talk about LeVay, because them motherfuckers, him and Aleister Crowley developed a psychotic version of the information. They demonized it. They perverted the science. Same thing that the witch doctor John told Chucky on Child's Play. I keep telling people, they have been trying to give you information. They have been doing it. If you notice, Charles Lee Ray is a white man. John, the one who gave him the powers, is black dude. Black and white, duality right there. What is John telling you? He's like, yo, you're an abomination. You took everything I taught you and you used it for evil. You perverted the science. And it's like, I forgot who used to say that shit. J. Rue the Damager, perverted monks. It's like, I get what he was saying, because everybody in the rap game, whether they believe it or not, they're put on the chessboard. Their music is being ritualized. That's why they categorize your styles. That's why you guys all sound the same. If you notice, when Pop Smoke died, everybody started sounding just like him. That used to be considered biting. Now it's like everybody's zombified. They don't even notice what they're doing. How the fuck is this credible as hip hop or rap? And they're like, oh, we made a new style. You can't make something new off the rules. The rules are the rules. You don't change the script. Who's making y'all do that? These motherfuckers. Why? Because if you slowly watch what's going on, they can feed you with money all they want. Money is the root of evil. They can keep giving you stimulus packs all day. But they have enough money to give a meal to everybody, at least one time. And they won't. They keep sucking y'all dry. Every dollar that they gave y'all went right to their stores and buy shit. That's the funny thing about giving y'all money. They know it's going right back to their system. Y'all not stashing that shit. Y'all not coming up with your own fucking, ideas to make a business and to where you can have your money. Like, oh, it's got to be on the books. No, an invention. Some of an invention changed the game. Some of y'all are. And don't trip. You got time. This shit is not over. Don't let these motherfuckers scare you, because they ain't nothing but punks. All they do is got a bunch of fucking little badges and shit. Don't mean nothing that you know what you're talking about. All I'm gonna tell y'all is this. You saw them Capitol Police open the gate. Who the fuck was that? It couldn't have been for Trump. Ted Cruz was about to deliver the information. That got washed because of that situation. So it couldn't have been him that would allow them to open the gate. They would have had the inside job. If it was about stealing the ballots, that's the first thing they would have did. They wouldn't have came in there taking Nancy Pelosi's podium and trying to take pictures and shit. They would have went straight for the business. You notice that didn't happen. And then why would you ramshack your own shit anyway? If you love this country so much, you're not going to do that. Who do I think doesn't love this country? I think that's the hustle. And I know it's true, because I know the Kabbalists. Y'all wonder why this place, they love Israel so much. They'll never let Israel go. And people will be like, oh, see, that's why we should be Muslims and shit like that. But it's like, nah, they worship Israel too. They go nowhere without Israel. Neither one of them do. The Christians and the Muslims go nowhere without the Hebrews. They can't. That's a checkmate for any of them. They know that. They know that fact. That's why they even have a picture of it. They have a Muslim bowing down, and then on top of him they got a Christian.
I hope y'all hearing this.
And then on top of him they got a Jewish dude like this standing up. He's the master of all that.
I hope you guys are paying attention, especially seeing what's going on right now. I hope you guys are paying attention. Don't worry, we're almost done with this. And then we're going to got like 8 more minutes.
When I showed y'all that video of Noah with the flute, I'm telling y'all, this is all mind power. You only hear it for so long. People write books. I was just speaking about that earlier. I'm like, people wrote books because there was no TV. There was no internet. How do you pass information on? I'm even going to write a book. I'm going to write a book about the knowledge that I have figured out. I know it's going to sell. It's going to blow. I just got to make the book. But we'll do it. And it's going to start off with Genesis. It's going to start off with that creation story. And it's going to start off with Adam and Eve. We'll bring Lilith in there too, but y'all don't understand what that is. That's energy. That's not an actual person. It's God is positive energy. I'm not saying Lilith was negative. But Lilith is the opposite of that. We'll get into that another time because it's not about that right now. Well, I'll tell you this much: people have perverted the science, and they know y'all are babies to it. So while you sit here and deal with Corona, you guys got to realize something. 2020 was like a big ass fucking test run. Like, you guys got to see what it is. You guys got to see that the lab rat shit is real. Lab rat shit is real. How do you make it out the labyrinth? By knowing the science. You got to know that black and white are adjectives. It's just like the whole traveling, and driving thing. People are stupid. People think they finding something, but they're not really finding anything. Like, once I went into black science in Africa, I figured out that we created the science. But then when I figured out that we created the science, I couldn't hate the system anymore. I had to infiltrate it. You know what I'm saying? But not in a negative way. In the way that you hold capital, you control it. Can't be out here talking about black and white. Excuse me, you got to tell them what it is if you're dealing with that situation. But right now, I'm telling the whole world something. I'm letting everybody know something. Yo, straight up. Like, word? What can you say? You saw the coppers open the gate. This is bigger than what y'all think. I've always said this is bigger than Democrat and Republican because both of them are involved in something bigger than them. So when it comes to you seeing shit like that, just remember, they allow you to see it. They do it on purpose. They dare you to challenge them because they know you'll never get it. You'll never get it. That Simpson episodes with fucking dudes that just miraculously on the same day, same style, they rush the Capitol. Sheldon already showed you the shit going down. So motherfuckers acting like the cops wasn't supposed to open the gate. So who are the cops? Who the fuck do they work for? Who is them Capitol Police? Who the fuck do they work for? See, all this stuff was told 3 days after it happened. 3 days after January 6th, I'm already telling you everything you need to know. And it's gonna get interesting because what's coming next. The next video I'm about to show you literally just came out 3-4 hours ago. Watch. We're almost done. We're at like 13 minutes. The video's only 17 minutes and like 30 seconds. We're almost done. Watch. You think they work for the feds? You think they work for the Democrats? You think they work for the Republicans? Or do you think they were sent there for a bigger cause? That's what the dude from Bring the Noise was talking about. He's like, yo, in my hometown, because he's from Hong Kong, he's like, I see this type shit all the time. They'll dress up like you. They'll put people in certain places that you think of somebody else. It's like that Real Men in Black shit. Like, real shit. It's that Real Men in Black shit, and motherfuckers don't realize. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, this shit is not scary, but it is because they're everywhere. But y'all been through that. Y'all been through plainclothes cops. You know, he's not in his outfit, but he's still a police officer. Okay, how you think this shit works? And y'all act like Eddie Mason is doing the same bill. They not. All not doing the same bill. Some are doing good bills. Some are doing bad bills. Some of them are just like, not mules, but they are used as like the situation. It's like I told people, you got a guy selling tonic on the corner back in the day. That guy selling tonic on the corner. You got another, a customer watching. You got a radical coming up talking crap. You know what I'm saying? So much so they get into a confrontation. You got the police coming up. Yo, all three of them motherfuckers know what's up. See? I brought that up to y'all before recently. I've said this I say this a lot. It's a good analogy. That's what I'm saying. That's how it works. It's like they stage the scene. Everything is an act. They stage the scene. They do car accidents like that. They do murders. They do all types of shit like that. Remember, the world is a stage. I'm here for so long. So when you're at the top, you can manuscript the script. It's like you can create it. Manufacture it. You can manufacture the script. You can create it. That's what these gods on earth is doing. Even if people want to front, like, it's only one God. Man, you full of shit, bro. Elohim is many gods. They came through with many lords, and the jump is many lords, yo. So it's like, why you think they work as a group? Why you think they're a group? I'm telling people, yo, y'all done been past the chips. Y'all done been past the fucking, you can pray and put on beads and chakra it out to save yourself. No. Can't save nothing. They'll shut all the stores down. They'll shut them all down. You've seen it. You see stores out of business that'll never come back. You see stores out right now. You see they got you by the balls, yo. Why? It's control out of chaos. How can you deny it? How can you deny that they did not set the stage to make this shit go down? So much so that Simpsons episodes are showing you stuff before it happens. I'm not talking about the robot weirdo shit, because they already got drones hovering around. They've been had those. No, I'm talking about the dude with the fucking horns on his head and how he was in the fucking picture in the Capitol. How do you think you get stuff like that? And why do you think social media tells you they're predicting things as if it's not a script? The movies that you guys are watching, They Live, all this different stuff that you guys are getting information from, didn't it have to be scripted? Didn't somebody have to write it so an actor could perform? So that means it's already preordained. It's already happened. It's already happened before it hits the stage. I love y'all. Wisen up. Realize they're doing stuff now. They're doing stuff to keep their power position. If you notice, the Democrats won everything. Goes. Yo. Now, that right there, bro, is fucking ridiculous. That is ridiculous. That is from January 9th, 2021. I have already told it. Like, that's what I be trying to get people to realize. I have already told you. So when a person has already put the information out there, and you know it was factual because they ended up erasing his page and some more shit, but it's like a person has already told you that year. They told you that fucking year, and everybody wanted to talk about conspiracy stuff, whatever. Remember, I'm a supposed, black dude. We don't know what we talking about. You know what I'm saying? We get all our information from white people. Okay, bro, I had this information, not saying that other people weren't talking about it a little bit, but they weren't talking about it like I was. I didn't been broke it down. I've been told you. I'm like, yo, it's a setup, bro. All this stuff is fake. But it's mainly the left. They got a few Republicans. They got a few. I'm not gonna say that they don't, because I believe in the Dixiecrats, and I know about the switch that happened in the 60s. So I know how they got in there. I understand that. But who gives a fuck? That's not the point. The point is, what the hell is going on when somebody's telling you the gain of function stuff? They started in 2014. Obama told us we're going to deal with a pandemic. It's like, why is all that there? You know what I mean? Now we have this. Hold on. Now you're going to see Trump in the video because the person who and shout out King Godzilla, yo, I appreciate that. You're gonna see Trump in the video because they threw him in there dancing around, making a mockery of it. Like, look at this shit. Watch. I'm just waiting for this thing to load up.
Where is that? Here we go. You're gonna, like I said, you're gonna see Trump, you know what I'm saying, dancing around. They joking, they clowning. But what are they clowning about? Always remember, they showed you everybody outside. Everybody, they showed you everybody outside. You know, they all rioting. Everything's bad. You know, boo-hoo, woe is me, all that stuff. Hold on. What the hell is this? Do that one more time. Shout out to Benny Johnson for having that. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. Why did the media only show you the actors outside being loud, running up, jumping? Because we have other videos of people that were there that were saying, like, what the hell are they doing? You're not supposed to be doing that. That's not what we're here for. And they were showing the police outside, and they're like, why aren't you doing anything? They're yelling at them. These Trump supporters. They're like, why aren't you guys doing anything? Why are you guys just letting them do this? So now we know why the police really didn't get involved. Why would they get involved messing up what their buddies are doing? They're opening the gate for their buddies, and they're allowing them to, you know, break windows and stuff like that. So that means the cop that's being squished on the fence, that's acting, bro. It's all acting. The black cop that was, you know, acting all emotional, talking about, oh, you know, they were, you know, trying to hurt me because I'm black, and with it, all actors. Notice the only people that get killed are Republican women. That's it. Nobody else gets hit. Well, all I'm saying is that video I just showed you is the re-release of January 6th. Why on the news? Why did they only show you the acting lunacy on the outside? Why didn't they show you them walking around in the inside? The police right there, they're not stopping them at all. The whole the J6 shaman, they go, why they let him walk up to the podium and talk? They literally walked him around. Tucker Carlson showed them clips. It's like, bruh, they was walking him around. So why did J6 happen? J6 happened to make Trump look bad so that you guys wouldn't vote for him. And then they brought slimy Biden in, and look at his track record. Look at his background. Look at everything that's going on. Look at everything that's happening. It's gotten worse and worse and worse. Why? And what was the main point of him getting in office? Because Trump, they knew if he had 4 more years, he was going to expose everything on the left. The whole swamp is the left. The whole thing. Both sides have dirt. I never said they don't, but it's mainly the left. And you can see it. You know what I'm saying? It's not about politics. That doesn't matter. It's about exposing the devil. That's what you guys are supposed to be doing in your one life. You're supposed to be exposing the beast, and why you guys have all these problems in America. That's why. So you can, you know, talk all the shit you want. You know, be proud of your Rona pass. You know what I'm saying? Be glad you got juiced up 8-9 times. Be glad that you listen to the fraternities and the college kids. Be glad that, you know, you're killing babies, but it's all right for, you know, you guys not to make babies and just be homos and shit. Just keep listening.
Keep trying to make sense out of your ignorance. But for me to have said that 2 years ago, or basically 3 years now, is like, shit. Tell people, yo, this is the Lord's page, man. This is the God's page, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just the Indian stuff. It ain't just history stuff. It ain't just, masonry stuff. It ain't just elite stuff, bro. You get it all. You're getting everything. Right? I wasn't me, and I wanted to find some real shit. I would fuck with the Light Show because, yo, this is where it's at. You know what I'm saying? All your favorite relationship counselors are getting demonetized. Why? Because they're fake. It's not about, were they right or were they wrong? No, there were buffers put there. They're monkey missions, goose chases for you to be on so you don't see shit like this. Now, you 2 years late to the place. Y'all probably could have saved some of them 85,000 kids that are now gone. You guys could have helped them. But instead, nobody was listening. Everybody was talking about rap and let's listen to this new song. And it's like, no. I've been told people, all entertainers are guilty, to some degree, because they're either a part of the grimy part of it, or they're a part of the illusion to keep you not seeing the grimy part of it. So they're guilty by association. It's one of them situations. It's a catch-22 for them. Look at the Puff Daddy situation. He settled it in one day. Now his lawyer's talking about that doesn't have any association with wrongdoing. If you don't shut the fuck up, just shut the fuck up. Don't nobody want to hear your shit. Same thing goes for January 6th. Everybody that talked about that is guilty. They're all guilty by association. Anybody who believed that bullshit is guilty. Oh, but you seen the right outside. No, we've been told you they're acting. Why would they fuck up the deliberation that Ted Cruz was making in behalf of Trump? Why would it happen at that exact time? Who's in charge of the Capitol Police that day? Nancy Pelosi. For some reason, they opened the gate. For some reason, they're walking people around. I don't know. Very interesting. It's very interesting that nothing really got ramshacked and messed up inside, only outside. And obviously, it wasn't much because you see, they got everything back to business before the day was over. So that means it wasn't too much cleaning up they had to do, wasn't too much mess, wasn't too much nothing. Like if it was set up. Give me my flowers. That's all I'm saying. Give me mine. You know what I mean? Like, stop fucking listening to these goofy ass people want to talk about outer space or how everybody's averaging all this corny stuff introduced by the white guy. Shut that shit up. That's why y'all can't see certain things. And when I say the white guy, I don't mean that racially. I mean that like the boogeyman, the system that you guys say you're fighting. Bro, stop. No. This shit is clear as crystal, and y'all just are choosing not to look. You're refusing to grow up. You know what I'm saying? And deal with grander situations. This is crazy. This is crazy. Like nobody knew about the pandemic. None of us knew that. That was way back in Obama days that they were starting this thing. We didn't know that, you know what I'm saying? But I've been said, once you figure them out, they're 5-10 years ahead of you. They're 5-10 steps ahead of you. So it's like, it makes sense why we didn't catch that. But this one, we caught this shit right out the gate. You motherfuckers just wasn't listening. Y'all weren't seeing all the rioting and looting and destruction that was going on by half of y'all ignorance, talking about some old racist shit. And y'all were mainly defending criminals and thugs, pieces of shit, people that weren't anybody. It's like, nobody gives a fuck about these niggas. We don't care. There's no justice for whatever the fuck that nigga's name was. George Floyd, Brittany, Breonna Taylor. Bro, shut up. These motherfuckers wasn't going to reinvent the wheel. They wasn't doing shit anyway. Fuck them. Nobody cares. Like, that shit's getting old. Motherfucker get credit because you was killed by the police. Now you're the most honorable, miraculous, the inevitable. Like, shut up, bro. You just shot by the police. Okay, whip-de-do. Most of you motherfuckers ain't about shit. So I don't care. Like, you know what I'm saying? Most of you motherfuckers ain't about shit. I don't care. There wasn't no knowledge they were saying. There wasn't no knowledgeable people. Who gives a fuck? Oh, it's just cold-blooded. Who cares? There's so much cold-blooded shit going on. 85,000 kids gone. Man, don't get me started, bro. Like, we're going to talk about something. We're going to talk about something. So, I say that to say this. Thank you for joining. Don't ever motherfucker say, I don't know what I'm talking about. Don't ever bring nobody to my name saying that they fucking shut up. Shut the fuck up. You don't know enough. You don't. Give me my flowers. I deserve them. How many fucking times I gotta expose these bastards, crack their fucking heads open. Now let's save the children. Shit. One love, man. Goes.